Hello everyone, Adam Jackson here today, and today I'm joined by my sister Hannah.
Hi.
You gotta speak louder.
Hi.
And so today I'm back in Scratch Games, which I believe was my last episode. Things have changed a little bit. The one I was working on then is Slow and Steady, which I'll take you guys to so you can see. Well, this is just a...
Am I talking loud enough? Talk.
That's almost good.
Oh yeah, I've played that one.
Yes. So this game is, you gotta jump.
Woohoo! Get to the flag.
And get to the flag. Follows your mouse, space key to jump. I'm not going to take you through all the levels because I want you guys to come and play it. And sometimes, yes, I know, sometimes it gets backwards.
Which is a bug.
Yes, that's actually a Scratch bug, I think. I don't think that's a bug in my code.
Oh yeah, because it happens in the.
Yeah, it happens in. It happens in other things. Yeah. But the other thing is, I'm going to be moving all of my games in here, so like, you can already see I've started that with my own horse. Everything should be implemented, which is why it's an alpha, because I need some people to test it. So if you want to come on and test it, yes, you can test it. And test it and leave some feedback if there's anything wrong. But it should work. What I'm working on right now is this one, which is supposed to be Hannah's birthday present, but I never finished it.
Yeah.
And so this game is basically you have to collect the nuts to get different boosts. Different nuts raise different stats, and I'm going to click the 3 stats right here so you can see it. This is just because I'm coding it. Experiment to find out more. To move, use the arrow keys. To shoot, use space. Use the mouse to aim. Basically it's going to follow the mouse. Defeat the Hawks to win. Get better times to get the score. What?
Okay, that's a little confusing.
That doesn't make any sense. Get better times to get a higher score. Oh, do it quicker probably. That's what I meant. Alright, so I'm using the arrow keys to move, and there's a nut here.
What was that?
I just ate the nut. Okay, now the squirrel... Oh my gosh, I hate this backwards bug.
It's blue nut.
Yes.
Is that because my favorite color is blue?
Blue nuts actually increase your energy. Green nuts, which are very rare, increase your speed, which is actually very helpful. And that means I ate it. And now you can see the variable a nut job : speed just increased, and they should be very rare, but apparently they're actually showing up. That's like good chances. Oh my gosh, that's not good. Not another bug. Okay, maybe I've just gotten really lucky, but if they keep showing up like that, I probably have to change something. The other thing I want to do, when left arrow key is pressed, point in direction -90.
What do the brown nuts do? Just like the
brown nuts increase your health.
Oh, from the hawk.
Yes. It's still going the wrong way.
I've never seen this game before.
Yeah.
Because you haven't showed me.
Left arrow key. Oh, I gotta click back on here. Now it's doing it. No, but when the left arrow key is pressed, I want to go left, not right. You know what? I think I know what I have to do. Save this and reload. Yeah, so basically what I have to do today is I have to code the mechanics basically in the game for hitting the Hawks. So I have to make the Hawks spawn in, and I have to make them basically get hit by the nuts and work with these stats a little. So we'll be seeing that. You'll be seeing that in this episode, and Hannah's going to commentate a little during the segments. So I'm going to do a little work, get set up and ready to go, and then I'll be back. Okay guys, I'm back for a quick thing. Now if you press space you can shoot, but I realized there's a bug in this. Basically, if they touch the edge they don't disappear, which is a problem. So basically what I have to, I'm going to add in a short script, or a short thing here that says, if they're touching the edge, just delete the clone. Because basically what I'm doing is, I'm cloning this sprite, and it's going to go in the direction of the mouse pointer, but only if the energy is greater than 0. So, I can basically, and it can only happen every 1 second. So, I'm just going to put that in here. So now, what should happen is if I go there, then it goes away. So, that's that. Just a quick fix. Alright guys, so we're back, and basically, I have to code this hawk thing now. So, as you can see, well, I gotta code the hawks, because they're the enemies. So I'm gonna have the hawks come in waves.
Like multiple ones?
Yeah, like this hawk is gonna get cloned multiple times, and it'll come in and fly around.
I thought it was one hawk. Oh gosh.
No, it's gonna be a few. Each of them are probably gonna have like 5 health. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna...
Is that, like, good or bad?
Well, meaning they're gonna need to get hit like 5 times or whatever. They're gonna get hit until... Basically, I'm gonna have like costumes that are numbered and stuff. But right now, I don't need to do a visual thing right now. Right now, I just need to do a different thing. So, since we're going to be cloning, I'm going to say that. Let's see. Cloning. Basically, it makes a copy of this, but it's only in the project. It's not like another sprite. How do I clone? Very good question. Create clone of myself. You can also create clones of other things, so I could create a clone of basically anything, but there'd be no reason to. I could have the squirrel.
I saw my own horse bananas.
Yeah, that's because my own horse is in this game. All that stuff is down there.
Banana.
So when I receive, let's see, it would be launch a nut job, I think. Sometimes I get confused with my own code, which is probably a very bad thing. Launch. Yes, it's launch nut job. So let's see here. When I receive launch a nut job, I'm going to have it like wait until, how about that? Wait until,
Blue, green.
I'll just have it wait. How about like what, 5 seconds? Does that sound good?
What do you mean? For what?
It's just gonna wait 5 seconds.
For what? I'm very confused
Before the hawks start attacking.
I'm very confused at coding.
That's okay.
That's why you want me, because you want
Yes.
That's why you need me to record.
Yeah, something like that. So basically, I'll just have like the hawk come in from up here. Do you think it should come up from up here? Does that sound good?
I guess.
Or should it come in from somewhere else?
I don't know. Well, it's flying that way.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's flying with its head towards the flag.
Yeah.
So
Well, it's going to turn to fly towards the squirrel.
Oh, it is.
Yes.
Oh, then anyway.
Yeah. So what I'm going to do is say.
Probably from the top, because they don't fly in the ground, I guess.
Yeah, that makes sense. I'll probably have the first one come from this corner, and then they'll come from different directions.
You're gonna have the hawk turned around, right?
Yeah, like it'll always face the squirrel and try to get to the squirrel. So basically, when it starts as a clone, it's going to motion. It's going to point towards. It's going to point towards. Let's see. This is very confusing. Whoa. Okay. So basically, it wants to point that way.
How'd you make it move?
I dragged it.
No, like it
Like
turned.
turned? I'm having it point towards a nut job squirrel.
That's very amazing for me. It must be really simple for you, but
Yeah.
whoa, whoa!
Yeah. Welcome to the problems of coding.
Pink? Why not blue?
Because that's actually a scratch thing.
Why not blue, not pink? Yeah.
Let's see here. I need to get this
Fly,
just so.
hawk, fly, and don't get the squirrel.
I'm gonna need to reload the
Awesome.
page in a second. But first I need to center this.
Nuts are still appearing. So how do
Right.
you hit the hawk and defeat him?
With the nuts. So you press space and then they go towards.
Whoa! Oh my gosh!
But that takes down on your energy
Ooh.
because you only have so many nuts, so now I can't shoot anymore. So I have to go and collect the other nuts. Yeah. Alright, I have to reload the page.
I've never heard of blue and green nuts, but okay.
Yeah, well, that's just a fact of life, I guess.
I mean, they're usually like black, brown, and gray, and blackish. Well, not black, really.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Like brown.
Mm-hmm. I'm going
Okay,
to
that presents a collection. Dot dot dot. Dot dot dot.
scratch game.
Scratch game. Woohoo!
Okay. Really, what I should make is a bypass, but
What's the bypass?
I don't feel like coding that.
What's the bypass?
Like a way to bypass the whole intro.
What's the bypass and intro?
Darn it, it's going backwards as well. I'll have to find out a
What's
fix
the
for that
backwards?
eventually. Hannah, stop.
I'm confused.
It's really hard until you get that first like speed boost, and my computer's being laggy.
This is why I was debating about doing this. Yeah, I'm very confused. Well, now you have a lot of energy.
That's because I just started the game.
Now you can take down the hawks. Whoop whoop.
Yes. Alright, so let's see. I'm going to show the hawk. He's right there. I'm going to say, I want you to point towards. Yes, I got it working. Basically, I just had to rotate his costume.
Whoa, that's awesome.
Okay.
I could never do that. I'm serious.
Sure you could.
No, I
Alright,
couldn't.
point towards a nut job squirrel. We're going to repeat this.
I tried to make a few scratch games once, and they never worked out.
Yeah.
I
Alright,
just made the sprites, and then I never got to the coding back. I remember you were helping me,
Uh-huh.
but yeah, I never finished it. Like I was basically telling you how I wanted the game to work, and then you were doing the coding. Like move the spinning blocks, and I never finished it.
I wonder if this will recognize this. I'll just do this.
You're definitely
1 will never equal 2, so it's going to repeat forever.
what one? Why will 1 never equal 2?
Have you ever has a math teacher ever told you that 1 equals 2?
Well, if you add 1 plus 1.
Alright, so right now the hawk would be taking down my health.
Ah! Oh, its wings are flapping.
Technically they're not. But...
Well, it looks.
Alright, so I need to make a...
Did the hawk pick up the squirrel and is it gonna drop it? Or...
No, now I'm going to make the script that decreases the squirrel's health.
Oh, that poor squirrel. It's getting beaten up. It looks like the hawk's wings are flying. You should just keep it like that.
I'm afraid I can't.
Darn.
Alright, so now I have to... Let's see. I'm going to make those... I'm going to stop for a second. Like, stop. I'm going to make the costumes for the hawk, because I need that for the code. The other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make a block using the purple stuff that allows the hawks to spawn at certain stuff. Basically, these blocks like are functions for anyone who knows code.
I don't know code.
Okay, well, I'm sorry, but I'm not going to take the time to explain it right now, because it's really complicated. Well, it's not really complicated, it's just... It's different. I'll take it. Some episode I'll explain it. I've said I will, and I will some episode, but not right now.
You're gonna have a lot of episodes of explaining.
Yeah, probably.
All
right, guys, we'll be back. Hello, everyone. We're back. It's a little while later, and I've got Hannah sitting at the computer now, and she's gonna test the scripts I've wrote. I've had some trial and error. The more blocks category didn't work quite right, so I had to change it to something else. Quite right. And so now you can test it. Actually, I just forgot. This is me. I have to put this back together. Alright, now you should be good. You want to click on the hawk down there? Just so I can explain the code while you show it on there. Click space. So, what's happening here is 5 seconds after launch a nut job, the hawk is going to go to there, and it's heading towards the squirrel. Now, move your mouse onto the hawk, and click space. And he died. He died because I coded it in a special way. Here, now I'm gonna...
It's so slow, I didn't even get one nut.
I know, I should make the time longer, shouldn't I? Maybe like 30 seconds? Is that better?
I didn't even get one nut.
Yeah. Alright, I'm just going to... What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do something different here. And now this guy's a little faster, and that shouldn't have happened. Uh-oh. What did I do wrong?
Something.
Alright. It says over here, here. Oh, I know what it has to be. Oh, I never made the script that gets rid of this. That's right. Alright. So basically all I have to do is make a script that gets rid of this, because what happened was the nut was touching the thing for a long time, so every time, basically it registers the color of the nut, and then if it's any one of the colors of the nuts, it's going to switch the costume to the one below it. So he was at costume 3, and then if the nut hit him and the nut disappeared, he would have been lowered to costume 2. But what happened is it just did this, it did that script like in an instant, and because the nut disappeared, it ran it 3 times, and then it died. So, yeah, it's a little complicated, but yeah, you're my tester. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to finish up the cloning script. I just have to add a bunch of code below this. There's no better way of doing it than just writing it out like this. And I have to program the nuts to disappear when they hit this thing, which will be another color script.
This thing.
Yeah, whenever it hits black, it's going to disappear. Or, actually, I might have to make it gray. The only other change I made was that over here, no,
Wait.
over here, instead of the nuts being brown...
If the nut hits black, it'll disappear.
Yeah.
Or you say gray. Right?
Well, no, black. Or I'm going to make this a different, like a dark shade of...
If gray, then
Yeah.
it could...
I might make this like a very dark shade of gray so it doesn't register with this black or any black around the squirrel. But I'm not sure. It might just be easier. Anyway. Yeah, I just have to... The other change I made was I made these reds... these nuts appear slightly red for the energy so that the guy wouldn't die when he touch these nuts because they're the same colors as these nuts. So yeah, I'm going to keep working, and then we'll be back and wrap up the episode. Alright everyone, we're back, and I think I finally finished the game, which is why I moved it to alpha. The only thing I haven't put in yet is a scoring system, which I'll be doing later. I'll be putting in a cloud scoring system, which will basically be the time if you beat it. You can say anything you want. Well, no, actually that's not true. Alright, so in about 30 seconds... I'm just gonna collect nuts. It's not gonna be that long because that happens, and if I shoot a nut at him, he dies. Stop, please. Anyway, so yeah, that's what's happening. And, so yeah. Oh, now there's more hawks coming. So you can see the numbers go down whenever I hit. I reduce the spawn time to 1.5. Or 0.5 seconds. Instead of being... I need to get these health nuts. It's 0.5 seconds now instead of being a second. So I can... If I spam this, I can do that.
But it doesn't lose your health. Does it? No, that's...
So, I'm just going to show you guys the second wave. Originally these guys were moving a little too fast, so I slowed them down.
Yes. Do you want to play now?
play after.
Why?
Because I'm not going to show them the whole thing. Because I want you guys to come and play. Therefore...
But, can I tell them the end?
Oh. Oh, yeah, when you were bug testing.
So, when I was bug testing, at the end, it's supposed to have, like, a hawk that had 20 lives. And, like a bunch of hawks that had 1 life. And I was bug testing it, and, like, one came out with 20 lives. And then instead of all the hawks coming out with 1 life, he forgot to change it, and they all came out with 20 lives, and I died.
Yeah, it was bad. Yeah. Yes, so that's about that. You can play it after. So, I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode, watching me code.
Yeah.
Next episode, I'll probably be doing more with Scratch games, but I'm not sure. You may also get to see a little of JOS, depending on what I feel like doing. Why do I record with you? Anyway.
Because you do.
Yes, I do. Anyway, that's about all the time I have for today, folks, so I hope you have enjoyed.
Bye.
Keep scratching, and goodbye.